Okay, this is how you apply and manipulate textures. So first I'm going to open up Bryce, and out of habit just get the camera out of there. And I'm just going to select a pyramid here and resize it. And I'm going to go into document setup, and notice I'm going to keep the render resolution at 1:1, so when I render it I still have the same screen size. You can keep it 1:1 until the end of this assignment, and then change it to 1:50. But right now, let's go into edit up on the top, and here's where you'll find all of your textures. Okay, and you have categories here. Down on the bottom here you have architecture. If you click that arrow to the right, you'll see there's plenty of other categories for textures. And then underneath those categories, or above those categories, you have all the subheadings here for different kinds of textures. So you have a huge plethora of different textures that you can apply to your objects. Some metals here. Here's some interesting ones. Cast iron, and here's pitted rust. I like that one. That one has little pits in it, so it has kind of a bumpy surface. So then you just render it, and so you've got this nice surface automatically over your object. Now you can also manipulate the color and the texture. If you go into the M there, that's the Materials Lab on the toolbar in the canvas. Click on M. Up on top is your diffuse. If you click there, you can change the color. If I click and hold the left button down, I can then drag the mouse over the color scheme. I can change the color like that. This diffusion slider will make it darker or lighter, depending on where you want it. And also there's a specularity slider here, and that just takes away the sheen on the surface, or adds to the specular quality, or the shininess, I guess. There's also bump height. So if you have a bumpy surface, you can increase the ratio between pits and the outer surface to make it just look bumpier, I guess. So there's a lot of control over your texture there without going too much into it. But you can alter the color of any of these textures. You can play with some of the features like the bump height, specularity, etc., etc. So I'm going to go ahead and let's try adding another object. So I'm going to add a sphere, move that out a little bit. And notice here I can go back to the pyramid, click on Materials Lab again. I can copy that same texture just by clicking the copy button underneath the little thumbnail picture there. Check mark. Now I can go to my other object, go into that Materials Lab, and just click the paste button, and voila, there it is. And then you can go in and customize it any way you want after that. You can change the color, bump height, whatever you want to do. Or you can leave it the exact same. It's up to you. But that copy-paste feature is really nice. So you can see here how textures can easily be applied and just as easy be manipulated as well.